Morning everyone, Tim, Football Vagabond. Hope you're all well. Today's topic, how to become a professional football player in the English Premier League. Just before we go on to that, I'll just quickly show you this photo, see if you can see it in the background. That's me playing for Fremantle Benfica, 1992, against Bayswater Inter here in WA. Happy days. And why do I show you that? Well, that's just to give you a little insight. The journey to be good at anything in life, you have to have the passion and you have to put a commitment in, and you don't achieve it overnight. It's a long process, but practice, and that's the key word today, practice, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So, English Premier League, the weekend's has just gone, and Everton won their first game. They beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Fantastic. I was so pleased for Everton. It's been a hard season so far. They've got a top manager, Sean Dyche. I really like Dyche. I think he knows what he's talking about. And the players love to play for him. You can see that. One of those players, James Tarkowski. Why am I talking about James Tarkowski? Because James was with me at Oldham Athletic. We had a season together, and that's back in the day. He was with me at the Oldham School of Excellence. Andy Beaglehall, yeah, unusual name, but Andy, he was the Academy Director or the Centre of Excellence Director. And so, yeah, so going back to James, and James was, I think his dad was called Steve, I can't remember, but if anybody knows the Tarkowski family, just mention this video and say Tim Slack has made a video, and I was really happy, really pleased that James is doing so well and has done so well so far. He's played over 200 games, 200 English Premier League games, captain at Burnley and captain at Everton. So really happy. He's also got 2 England caps. That's not a bad thing, is it? I would have loved that. So once again, well done James, and well done the Tarkowski family. You must be proud of your son. So just quickly talking about how James did well and the rest of those boys for that season there at Oldham Athletic. And one of the reasons was they always turned up for their coaching sessions. Yeah, never missed, because they knew that, you know, back in the day, you had to sign a YDS7 form. That form meant that you were committed to the club for the season. If you didn't turn up, you'd just be released. And there's always so many boys ready to come in. So you had to stay with it. You had to commit yourself to the program, which meant that you started to learn, and you would then take the skills that we did in coaching sessions and you go and practice. Why would you practice away from the team? Because you were going to get better. So you have to realise that if you practice when you're cold, you get used to the cold. Why? Is it good to get used to the cold? Because you play in the cold weather. Why is it good to get used to the rain? Well, especially in England, it rains so much. One of the reasons why I don't live there. The weather's shocking. Anyway, that's another story. So you have to practice when you're tired. Why? Because when you play a game, you get tired, and you practice, so you learn to go through those kind of different pain barriers. So practice. Now you're only going to practice if you're self-motivated. So as a youngster, this video probably is aimed more at the younger players and the youth players, but also you can take it into being an older player. You know, I was still kicking a ball around at 37 years of age and being paid for it. So, and I had to practice. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So younger players, you have to be committed, and so practice makes permanent. You improve your technique, you improve your skills, and you just learn to go out there, have some fun, because that's another important thing. Have some fun. Yeah, try your hardest, work for your teammates, and then that way you're going to improve. So, tip for the day, find a wall that you can kick a ball against. kick the ball against the wall with your right foot. When the ball bounces back, control it with your left, then play it with your left foot. Start to imagine things on the wall. Maybe there's a mark on the wall, so you try and chip the ball over the mark, yeah, or chip it into a corner, thinking that that's the goal. So always have that picture of the wall and a goal in your mind, yeah. Play the ball, control it with your thigh, and then play it back. Control it with your chest and your head. So again, all these things, practice. You get to love playing the game. And why is that a good thing? Because better to play the game and do it that way than have to go to work for a living. Okay, so practice makes permanent. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and leave a comment. Thanks again for watching. So remember, leave a comment if I can help you with anything. A young player, youth player, or even a senior player, get in touch. I'll answer your comments as best I can. So it's Tim Slack, and you should have a link on my YouTube channel with my email, so you can send me an email. And yeah, so enjoy the games on the weekend. I hope your team wins. I hope you have some fun watching. And if not, remember, there's always next week. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.